We're using the face cam today. If you want to know what about you inspires others, today's reading is for you. Hello everyone, welcome to Divine and Wild Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we're going to go over what about you inspires others. If you're totally new to this channel, I warmly welcome you to this community. I'm an energy reader and this channel is all about tarot readings, channel messages, and connecting with the divine. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you're totally new to pick a card specific videos, all you have to do is pick a number between 1, 2, or 3, or we can look over here, pile number 1, this blue deck, pile number 2, and pile number 3 over here. Pick whichever deck you resonate with today, then go down to the description box below, click on the timestamp there, correlating to the number that you chose, and that is where your reading will start today. And without further ado, let's start with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. How are we all doing? What is going on? How have you been? So let's look at what about you inspires others. If you guys want private readings, you can find my Etsy link in the description box below. And some of you know I am an artist. You can also check out my art gallery in my description box below. And let's get right into your reading right now. What about you, group number 1, inspires others? Pile number 1, what inspires you is that you're really pure. You're really, here's the thing. Some people are not as pure as you, and you guys, I don't think you guys realize how pure and how serene and how truthful you are, and you like to give people the straight answer. You don't mess around, you don't turn weird corners, you give people the absolute truth. You have the truth card and the purification, so the rain is a purifying energy. The rain is something that cleanses and hydrates and gives life to things. And on top of that, you have the truth card. So this is the key word for you guys, pile number 1, is purity and simplicity. And there's nothing complicated. I mean, your personality is super complex. I feel that. But at the same time, you are so childlike in the way that you go about life, in that your heart is open, your communication with others are open and honest and genuine, and people can feel that, and you're still full of wonder and curiosity, and that's the childlike nature of you, and that super inspires others, that you're so full of wonder, that you're still so full of curiosity, that you are so pure, and you're just this giant sunflower, and people see that you are the sunflower, and that's what they're gonna get, and they know that there's nothing more complicated than what it is, that you are this beautiful sunflower, and you're over here you have a lot of depth to you. People get that, but at the same time, you don't let life jade you. You don't let the difficulties and trials and tribulations of life get to you. Yes, everyone has it equally hard in their own form, in their own way, and yeah, you've gone through it, but at the same time, what the universe is applauding you for, and what people love about you, and what inspires others, is that you don't let that taint your happiness and your positivity and your sense of wonder and hope and faith in life and the universe. What inspires others about you is that you're good at spending time alone, I want to say. This is interesting here, this energy. Yeah, you guys are okay to be alone, and you do spend a lot of time alone, actually. And there's a lot of strength when it comes to people noticing that about someone, when you can just spend time alone and not feel lonely. There's a lot of power and respect given to people when they are able to stand on their own 2 feet and able to have their own back. That whole energy, about the opposite energy of you guys in terms of this strength that people see in you is maybe someone that is of a people pleaser, someone that goes out and says yes to everything all the time. And you guys are just the complete opposite of that. You guys have the ability to think for yourself, and people respect that about you. People people are inspired about that about you. And people can see that you're able to get things done, projects done, your job done. You can have this really good sense of responsibility and ability to literally get it all done. You're over here building your company. You're over here doing your thing. You're over here, you know, being super self-efficient, and that's what people get super inspired about that when it comes to you. You guys are a really magical bunch of people, because you also, not only do you have the Wonder card, you also have the Miracles card. So people feel like because you are so radiant and so positive and such a kind-hearted soul that remains gentle and open to the experiences of life, that because of that embodiment and that demeanor, people feel like you're just attracting miracles after miracles after miracles. And people take you as such a good example of manifesting such insanely amazing things into your life by simply being so positive and by being such a pleasant person to be around. And on top of that, being independent and able to figure out difficult problems all on your own. And, you know, there's two sides to that coin. There's you being able to get it all done by yourself, and you're really good at that, and people find a lot of inspiration from that. But at the same time, this is almost the advice that Spirit wants to come through to you today, is that it's okay to ask for help, and actually you guys could use some help sometimes to get things done. And it's important to reach out for help, because there's a lot of, I feel like you guys have the weight of the world on you sometimes. You know, you guys we're talking about what inspires others, and you guys inspire others so tremendously. People look up to you and come to you for inspiration and hope for life itself when they see you. What inspires others about group number 1? So look, you guys are actually unicorns. People see you as such a special and unique individual. You guys are just galloping through life as this unicorn, and you guys are trailblazers. I get that sense that you guys are very unique in the way that you think. You're very different in the way that you think, in a very good way. You are trailblazers, and you see a light and a door opening where others don't see the light, and where others don't see where the doors are open. You see those very unique hidden doors that are open when it comes to life and the opportunities that it gives. And so you walk through these doors and you make the path to these very unique ways of living life, and people are insanely inspired by you in what you do and how you do it. And the things, this is a general reading, this is, so this can translate into many different things. So take it how it resonates. But you guys are innovators. You guys are people that make different ways, more efficient ways of, designing products or revolutionizing a different way of doing something. I'm remaining general because I'm picking up a lot of energies, and I don't want to get too specific, because it's going to start not resonating with like 80% of you when it... Okay, so you guys also have inner peace. Okay, of course you have the inner peace, because you have the simplicity and the truth card and the wonder card. You guys are absolutely magical beings on this planet, and people love to be around you because you're full of creativity, you're full of positivity, and you have this innovative quality in you where when you're faced with a project, you're faced with an issue, you're able to find creative ways to get out of it or work through it or make it so that it's actually going to turn in your favor or the team's favor or the company's favor, something of that essence. So You know, you guys truly are leaders. If you guys haven't already discovered that in you, I'm telling you, you guys have that super leadership quality in you, and it would really benefit you. I'm feeling that if you fully embody that and take that on as that is who you are, because this type of personality, this type of brain, this type of way of being where you're so confident and secure by being alone and, you know, thinking of ideas on your own and being confident in your own self and your capabilities in life to take on anything that comes your way, that is something that people super look up to you about. Seriously, this reading keeps getting more and more positive. I don't know how much more positive this could possibly get. Pile number 1, you seriously inspire the heck out of people, because most people just see the abundance that you get from life and that you're living the dream, and people literally cannot fathom you having any difficulties in life, because the way you carry yourself, the way you go about life is so graceful, and people see the things that you achieve, and people see the beauty that's around you and in you as well. And so you keep manifesting these brilliant things around you, and the beauty that you have and the beauty that you bring into your life and to people that are close to you's life. People are insanely inspired, and they draw a lot of inspiration from your whole existence, and that's as simple as that. You guys are amazing individuals. Keep doing that, because it's working, and you are truly making a big difference by simply existing on planet Earth and in this lifetime. So that's a reading I have for you guys. Pile number 1. Hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 2. How are we all doing? What is going on? Hope you're doing amazing. Let's find out what about you inspires others. I've been so swamped with all the custom orders that I'm getting for my art business. Some of you guys know I'm an artist. If you want to check out my art gallery, it's in the description box below. And if you want a private reading, you can find my Etsy link in the description box below. I'll put some recent custom order paintings that I've been working on recently up here when I edit this video. I've been so happy with the results, and I'm just having such a good time. Literally being a painting machine these days. I am a painting machine. That's all I do. Okay, so pile number 2. What inspires people about you? Let's find out. Pile number 2. People find it super inspiring that you're able to just walk away from things so fast. It's impressive. I don't know if you know what I mean by that, but some people get hung up on things really fast. Some people really dwell on things quite a bit, and some people just, and you're the opposite of that. You're able to simply walk away, and you're really unfazed. People are super impressed and inspired by how unfazed you are about things, that you really don't get attached to things. You really don't. And whether that's true or not, this is just what people notice in you. You're able to simply walk away from things. You're not afraid of change, and you're going to make that change if it's necessary. You're not going to wait around or sit around, and you're not going to mull on it. You're not going to take too much time in being depressive maybe about the situation. You guys are so far from that. You guys just, it's not even a thing. It's like as if it didn't even exist. You just walk away from the thing. And so what people are inspired about you is that you're really good at getting along with a lot of people, or people find that whenever you do something, or you're friends with someone, or you're out socializing, you seem to get along with everyone, and the projects you're on seem to be like the most fitting project. Oh my gosh, sorry, something is in my eye, I swear. I don't feel like stopping this reading right now though. Okay, I'm just gonna be blinking a little bit more than usual. So you have the King of Swords, and so that tells me, okay, you get along with people, you work on projects that are super aligned with you, and you remind me of someone that you are that type of person though. You guys are a king, and whether you're female or male, you have that king energy, that masculine energy of you can get things done, but in a very like a smooth and graceful way. You just find projects and people and partners in business and in life and in romance. It seems to be like life is always in your favor, and that's what inspires people about you. Yeah, you guys have that entrepreneurial spirit, whether you guys are actual entrepreneurs or not. I feel like you guys have that in you to be entrepreneurs though, successful entrepreneurs, where you know what's fair, you know what's right, and I feel like you guys are social chameleons as well, where you can, again, get along with everyone and anyone. You know, that's a skill and talent. I don't feel like I don't know if I have that. I feel like when, you know, even I find inspiration in that, when people just seem to have that ability to have a full-on conversation with every single person, you know? So let's see. What inspires others about you? You don't rush things. You take things nice, slow, and steady. And it's like people feel like you guys have a perfect timing with everything in terms of everything. You have the perfect timing when the way you show up to things, the way you conversate with people, your pacing and your conversational skills are really impressive and inspirational. Whether you feel that or not, it's working. Okay, your conversational skills work and you do get along with a lot of people, but at the same time, you don't rush things. You know, some people are a little bit more hasty, some people are a little bit more, you can feel their anxiety a little bit, whereas whether you have anxiety or not, you pull it off well where people don't feel like you have anxiety. You know, you have this sense of calmness to you. And I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are teachers or mentors for some, and you guys have a lot to share with the world because you have the Guru cards. So you guys have this sophistication to you, I'm sensing, that inspires a lot of people with the way you go about life, because you have the King of Swords and the Guru. So you guys are extremely intelligent, and you're also fair, and you're not going to cut any corners because you know that karma is a real thing. And oh my gosh, you got the Emperor card as well. So you are an absolute king, you're an absolute queen. I don't care what gender you are at this point. It's the energy that I'm sensing from you guys, that you have that soft and gentle but dominating type of energy where people will listen to you, people will respect you. And your way of being in that sense really inspires people to really put on their big boy pants and get things done in the way that you do it as well. You guys are caring, you guys are giving, you guys are generous. But at the same time, you don't let people take advantage of you. You know, you're generous where it's due, where it's, you know, favored, where you feel like being generous, and you will give to people that have been fair to you. You will give generously to people that are good people. But when you see someone that is not a good person, you're not going to give any attention, a time of your day to that person. So that's what people are super inspired about you, is that you're good at reading people. You're good at seeing who the bad egg is in the group. And you are good at seeing the truth behind almost all matters and things and situations. So people come to you, and when people are not sure about a situation or a project, they look at you to see if the thing, whether it's a person, a project, a job, what someone is saying, they look at you to see if you approve of the situation or not, to make their own decision, whether they think that person or that thing is a good, honest situation. You're able to sense out whether someone is a snake in the group. You're able to see if something is not feeling right. So you have that ability where you're just, I can't find the exact words. I've been trying to find the word to describe you as a person. You guys have that sophistication, you have that wisdom, you have that sense of authority over social dynamics. You guys are social chameleons. You guys are able to adapt to different situations. At the same time, you're able to take it slow and steady, and you're not rushing anything. You guys are good at that. You guys have this impressive level of patience in you that is really powerful. You know, some people don't have this level of patience that you do, and you don't get stressed out. You just work through it, and you're able to walk away from things very easily. If it's not right for you or your family or your friends, you just walk away. You're not going to doubt it. You're not going to question it. You have this good instinct and intuition in you where you will walk away if it's not the right thing. And it intimidates some people when you do that on them, because they're like, oh no, I lost my chance with pile number 2. It's that sense when you walk away from someone or something, they know they don't have a second chance with you, and you're just going to move right along when it comes to life. All right, pile number 2. So we also have the Page of Pentacles, which I'm not surprised that you have. Again, I was saying about how you guys are successful entrepreneurs. If you're not already experiencing that, then you will become successful entrepreneurs. And whether you guys are starting your business or you're in a corporation, I feel like whatever it is when it comes to career and finances, I do see a very high chance and probability that you guys are successful or will be successful, because you have that in you to maneuver through life and through networks and through people and through projects and through life in general, in very gracefully, in an authoritative manner, where you know how to be fair with people. And being fair with people is such good karma to be collecting, and being kind to people along the way and having the good people skills will pay you in so many ways. This is just all good karma that you're building for yourself. You have the King of Swords, the Emperor. I keep being drawn to these 2 cards again and again, because this is about being level-headed at the same time. Just, you know what you want and you know how to get it. And you also know what's right for the community. You know what's right for the world. You know what's right for everyone involved. And you're not going to cut any corners. You're going to do the job right. You're going to make sure everything is complete from A to Z. You're going to make sure every step is done correctly and done well as well. This kind of reminds me of the art projects I'm working on right now. I'm having so much fun, and I spend so much time on every single step. So it's that level of energy and passion that you guys bring to the table, is that every single step of the way you're putting your all into it. And whether you feel like that's a truth or not, that this is what people see in you, and that people see that you have the ability and potential in you to get things done in that way. And whether you experience it or not, this is the potential that you can live into. And so you also have the 6 of Wands, which is about celebrating with others. Again, that's another Emperor type of energy, where you give credit to people where it's due. You celebrate with your friends and family and with your coworkers and the people that are deserving of celebrating with you. They will not forget. You guys, pile number 2, will never forget who helped you along the way. You guys are really good at dealing with changes in your life, and that's super inspiring to others. You guys are so good at handling changes in your life. Again, the first card we got is the walking away card. So you're really good at walking away from things that don't work for you or people that are involved. You know what's right. You know, if it's even a hard thing to let go of, you still let it go. And anything when it comes to life that feels hard or feels like a challenge that most people would have a hard time letting go of, or just have a really challenging time when it comes to you, pile number 2, though. When you handle the same issue, you handle it with grace, and you're able to take it on with confidence and authority, where you have this ability to not become the victim in the situation. You guys are able to just take life by its horns and get it done. And people find a lot of inspiration about you, whether you feel like it or not. You guys do work really hard, and you deserve way more credit than I feel like some of you. You guys are really good at, what was I saying about things that are hard, things that are difficult, you still do it anyway. And people find a lot of inspiration in that about you. When life seems to feel a little harder, when life seems to feel a little bit more challenging, you're still able to work through it. And where most people would have collapsed by now, you're still going, which is so impressive. And it's a huge inspiration that you bless upon others with the way you do things. You actually just get it done, and period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If things need to get done, it will for sure be done. And of course, you get the High Priestess. You guys have the intelligence, the emotional intelligence, the IQ, the EQ. So you guys are a very powerful bunch of people, pile number 2, the High Priestess. That's psychic abilities, that's knowing how to work through things. You can see through everyone's BS. You are able to see what's honest, what is true. You're good at talking to people. You are social chameleons. You can get along with a lot of people. So this is your reading, pile number 2. You guys are a powerful group of people, pile number 2. I'm so happy to have been able to read for you today. And if you'd like to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye for now. Hello, pile number 3. How are we doing today? What's going on? How have you been? If you would like a private reading, you can find my Etsy link in the description box below. And if you want to check out my online art gallery, you can check that out in the description box below as well. I've been working on so many art projects, and people are placing custom orders, and I've been so overjoyed lately working on those. I'll post some recent work on the screen when I'm editing this video, so you can check out some of the work in progress or some of the completed projects that I have been doing for people. And I'm having so much fun. I'm literally simply a painting machine these days, and I'm having a blast. It's a good time. So pile number 3. Let's see what about you inspires others. Oh, right. Okay, you guys are empaths. You guys are empaths. You guys are sensitive. You guys are soft. You guys are in a strong way, though. You guys are, well, I feel like when people are dating you, people love you because they almost want to protect you, and they just want to eat you up, because I feel like some of you guys, a lot of you guys in pile number 3 are shy types, and when someone has a crush on you, all they want to do is just eat you up and love you and hug you and make sure you're okay, because the way you are, pile number 3, is that you have this vibe to you where you are gentle. At the same time, though, what inspires people about you is that you know things and you are real. You are so real when it comes to expressing yourself, and you don't fake smile, you don't fake conversations, you don't do any of that. Your conversations are as real as it gets, and your emotions and what you tell people and what you express to people are exactly how you feel. Like, you're so not into small talk. You're so not into, you just don't do that. You either are quiet or you say something that is actually, important to say. You're that type of person. And so people respect you and find inspiration in you is because when you do say something, they know that it's something super important and it's not meaningless. Like, you're not the type to be talking about the weather. You're not going to be small talking at all, ever, period. So people find inspiration in you is that you're very to the point, and people like that. You know, honesty and authenticity and being a genuine person is something that a lot of people look up to you. A lot of people respect. And so that's who you are, pile number 3. Your earth and, okay, let's see, hold on, faith and process. You guys have a lot of faith in yourself and the universe. And that's what super inspires others, is that they question, like, how do you guys have so much faith in the universe? How do you have so much confidence in God, whoever your God is? How do you have so much belief in life? And people wonder whether this is true or not. This is just how you are perceived. I'm blinking a lot because I feel like there's something in my eye and I don't want to stop these readings. So I will be blinking a lot. I think it's in my left eye. I don't know. Anyway. Okay. So pile number 3, you guys, because you have that faith in the universe, I feel like people can feel how powerful your energy is. And you're really good at attracting, and whether you guys believe this or know this about yourself, I think you guys already do, but you guys are extraordinary manifestors. It's that Pisces energy where it's like super daydreamy, and because you're daydreaming all day, and then it's like you manifest these things so fast because you're thinking about it so intensely. And so use that to your advantage, pile number 3. Like, you can manifest everything and anything you possibly could ever dream to have, literally. And that's what inspires others about you, is your ability to attract just whatever you want to attract. And sometimes I feel like pile number 3, you accidentally attract the wrong things, and so you just have to correct that. Like, no, universe, that's not what I want. This is not what I asked for, and I don't want to experience this. So then you divert it to something you do want to experience, whether that's a new house or a new car or a new partner, or another partner, or a new best friend, or a new fur baby, or a job promotion. Whatever it is that you want in life, you specify that and you intensely think about that. Because you guys already intensely think about things, and so use that to your advantage, where you're intensely thinking about your dreams, your hopes, your desires. And I feel like you guys are able to manifest things extremely fast. So go ahead and use this natural ability that you have, that people already see in you that you have. So that is super inspiring to others. And you guys also, oh my gosh, what were we just talking about? Didn't we just have like a 2-minute conversation about manifestation? Like, look, you have, if you look over to the card spread here, I just pulled out Bring It Into Form. Pile number 3. You guys are literally able to create magic in your life, and people find that so inspiring. You guys are walking in your bare feet, metaphorically speaking, and your whole existence is magic. You just make things happen. Life is just like magic for you. You just make things happen. You think it, you believe it, you are walking it, you're doing it, you're going after it, and all of a sudden you have it, and people are like, wow, how did pile number 3 get there again and again and again? So good for you guys, pile number 3. People are really applauding you for that. The universe is really applauding you for that. And it's what super inspires people about that, about you, when it comes to what inspires people. You are someone, pile number 3, that goes absolutely beyond the normal, because you manifest such crazy big things, and what people think is impossible, you make possible. And so keep doing that. Oh my gosh, you draw so much inspiration to people. And that's an understatement. You guys are so powerful and so incredible and so phenomenal and amazing. and so beyond what a lot of people can achieve in this lifetime because of how you do things, how you manifest things, how you believe in things, how you get things done, how you have faith in yourself and the universe. And it's like, you know, where most people just stay within their comfort zone, you go way beyond your realms of possibilities, and you strive for it, and you reach for it, and you get it. So that's just another crazy thing about you, pile number 3, that people love and adore you and find a lot of inspiration from you, pile number 3. Relax the hold of darkness, and because, yeah, so when something doesn't work out in your favor, you're able to somehow turn it into a magical situation where you're just this spiral of light. And that's how actually people see you energetically. Like this imagery here, you are a spiraling tornado of light, and you guys truly are such an inspiring group of people. I'm so happy to be able to perform this reading for you guys. This energy is so lovely to tap into, and I see you guys, I see how brilliant you are and how powerful you are, and especially how magical you guys are. So you guys also have the free from judgment, free to love, and the last 2 cards here I picked for you guys are green toned cards. So you guys are healers, period. Whether you feel it, believe it or not, you guys are healers. You guys are here to heal a lot of people, a lot of generational trauma for yourself and for others around you. And people find a lot of inspiration in how powerful you are as healers. People know that and sense that and see that. You guys are inspiring others by being so judgment-free and truly living the notion of loving yourself and others unconditionally. And you have that in you where you just love, and that is what you practice, that's what you embody, and you really mean it. You know, some people say it and they maybe get it, but they don't actually live that unconditional loving nature that you guys have. And so you guys have that purity coming from your heart space, and you have that healing energy in your hands, in your palms, in your heart, and in the way you go about life, the way you smile, the way you look at people, the way you talk to people. You guys are healing, very healing people. And again, we're talking about another card that implies manifestation capabilities, where you make things come to life. Pile number 3, what inspires people greatly is how you're able to bring things to life, and that can translate to many different things in the practical sense, where maybe you're coming into a project and where they were, you know, slowly putting along and not getting much done. You came into the picture and you brought life to the project. You were hired at a company and you brought life to the company. You came into an industry and you brought life to an industry. You guys are able to bring life and energy and positivity, and you have this ability to just energize a lot of things when you go into it. So really own that, pile number 3, because that's who you are. And I feel like you guys being this way, you have to know at least most of what I'm saying is true, and you guys are really living it, and you guys are doing a hella good job at it. Like, look, this is literally you. Look how colorful this picture is, this imagery is, that you do trust yourself, and that really inspires others, because some people just don't trust themselves, and you really do. And so by you really trusting in yourself, you help others trust themselves as well. And this level of conviction and ambition and confidence and creativity, and you have the whole mother freaking nature and earth by your side, and you guys just have spirit working for you all the time. And you guys are a powerful freaking individuals, pile number 3, whoever picked this pile. You guys are seriously trailblazers, and you guys make it happen in the most healing, powerful, majestic, and graceful way. So that's the reading I have for you guys, pile number 3. Hope you liked it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I hope to see you in another reading. Bye for now.